Hello, Piper, Kennedy, Easton, Jackson, Michaela, Layla, Eli, Braden, Charlie, Caden, Brody, Avon, Logan, Griffin, Brennan, Grayson, Allie, Caleb, Mason, Mia, Maya, Miles, Georgia, Sierra, Brooklyn. I did it all in one breath. Alright, today for writing we're going to kind of start something new. It is on the 3W blog, and if you'll click on shared with me. And when you click on shared with me, you'll see the 3W blog, so go ahead and click on it. Then you're going to go to At Home Online Journal right here and click on it. Then you see everyone's name. Well, Mr. Westhoff's name is Mr. Westhoff, so I'm going to click just on his. Alright, before we start this, I just want to explain what we're going to be doing. This week we're going to be journaling and just kind of writing down what is happening to us and how things are going right now. This is a super crazy time because school is being canceled by the government to keep us safe. I talked to my mom, I talked to my dad, I talked to my grandmas, and they all say that this has never happened in their lifetime. So we actually all right now are kind of just a part of history. And so what I want you guys to do is I want you to be journaling every day so that maybe, in 5 years, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, you have all of this stuff and it's all there for you in case you forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and read this introduction right here, okay? And as I read, go ahead and just follow along. Wow, this is such a crazy time in our lives. I am 32 and school has never been closed because of a virus that's spreading around our nation. My dad is 54 and never has school been canceled except for a snow day. My grandma's 91 and she only missed school because of a snow day also. We have all missed school days for snow days too. We are not yet used to things like this happening in our lives. My grandpas and grandmas lived through wars and other diseases. They went through things very differently as kids because of how the world worked way back then. They did not have computers to write things down, or time because they were working on the farm. So we're going to use our writing time to journal about what is happening in your current life here in Tea, South Dakota. Maybe in 30 years your own kids will ask what this time was like, and you can show them this journal. Below are ideas that you can choose to write about each day about what's happening in the world. This, once again, is not a place to just write a random story about a person who goes to Florida. What we write down has to be true. This is a place to write what is really happening right now and how you're feeling. Here's a bunch of choices that you can choose to write about and learn about. Here's Mr. Westhoff's. I wrote about Friday, March 20th, the day that I had to send you guys all home with a computer. And then I wrote about last Monday and Tuesday when Miss Maka and Miss Binder came to my house so we could plan how to teach. And then last night I actually just interviewed my grandma and I wanted to know what things were like back then. And she said that she has never lived through anything like this. And I just asked her some questions like, did you ever experience something like this? The schools were shutting down. She said no. But when I was just graduating from school, there was polio that was going around, and she taught me about that illness, and she said they still went to school, they still went to church, but then it was summertime, so school really wasn't affected that much. But she lived on the farm, so things had to stay normal. So, each day you'll be picking a new prompt from these boxes right here, and if you want to write about the same one each day, you sure can. If you have something else to write about what's happening to you, go ahead and do that. But just like Mr. Westhoff has done, you would write the date, Monday, March 23. Whoops, that's not right. Monday, March 23. Whatever your topic is, maybe you're journaling about things I miss. And then you'd write here for 20 minutes.